You think people are really gonna watch this?
They ain't got nothing else to do.
Right?
Word.
I ain't going on social media talking shit about TDS Radio. I know that much.
My man, Coach Block.
What's up, cuz? How we living?
You're rocking with TDS Radio.
Get it, Kim. All right. She got a vision, and she wants us to execute this vision.
Ooh, man. That's what TDS is about today.
Ken and Kim are the two dopest siblings that I know.
All right, you ready?
Am I ready? Are they ready?
Nigga.
What's up? It's your man, Coach Block. Ain't nobody watching yet, so we good. What's up? It's your man, Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio. And I am here with...
Your girl so fab. Hey, y'all.
We done lost our whole damn audience. We got to build it up from scratch because where the hell y'all been at?
Listen, ain't nobody coming to see y'all. Y'all niggas are not consistent.
We was working on other shit. I promise you we were here. We were working. Hey, what's up?
How you doing,
We was
friend?
working, man. I promise you. We was doing stuff. Why does it look like there's a shadow of a person in this seat?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mom?
Shut up. Oh, it's a chair. Hey, cuz.
What's going on, cuz? How's everybody doing? Man, it's been a minute, man. So, what? Because didn't it look like a... Tell me that don't look like a person sitting in that chair.
It does.
The shadow of it. So it was like, Mom, is that you? Let's stop before something really happened. Matter of fact, let's line that up the right way. How's everybody been, man? It's been a while since we've been on TDS Radio. A lot has happened. How y'all been? Feel good? Feel great? How y'all feeling out there? It's been quite some time, but I promise y'all we've been working. We got a lot of good things coming up.
Well, last week, you were busy because it was the jamboree, but me and Auntie V were here. So
yeah,
you guys have had like bits and pieces of us.
But you haven't had the sieves together, so here we are. I probably should have shaved. Look crazy.
These braids need to come
out. We look like we've been working. We look like we've been working.
Niggas, y'all been busy, haven't you?
Yeah. Look at this. It was crazy.
Promise y'all, we gonna be back.
Good. Yeah, we back in the groove now. We here. So we got a lot going on. Even today, there's a lot going on. So appreciate y'all for taking the time to spend a little bit of time with us. That's always nice.
Got a new computer. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, X, how you doing, homie?
So I'm not. What's up, X? I'm not over here looking crazy with the whole tape on the side of the John. Y'all let me live, and I appreciate y'all for letting me live. Life is good, because that was a crazy scene and setup too. So that was crazy, but it's cool. Once again, It's all good. Great. It's all great.
Missed you guys too. And I don't know about this week, but Nightmare Dating Profiles will be back.
We got a lot. And Small Business Conversations, formerly known as Small Business Conversations. Now we're calling it The Plug. The reason why we're calling it The Plug is because it's the place where entrepreneurs can come get connected. So we got a guest tonight that'll actually be in here today I said that wrong. We have a guest tonight that'll be in here today. We have a guest this evening that'll be in here tonight who will be talking about her event that she will be hosting at Echo. Yeah. And her event is for moms and daughters, and there's called a Mommy Makeup Day, also known as Slay. And we will talk to her about that.
She gonna come in here like, sis, you need me. I promise, guys, I'm coming back. I ain't even got no nails. My hands look super small. Beak, beak.
One thing I was gonna actually say is like, it's nice to see you with normal hands instead of, hey Trisha, how you doing?
What is it?
Hey Trisha, how you doing? Clackety clack, clickety clack. That shit. you know, everybody has a thing with their siblings. I'm sure I have a thing. She hates my procrastination and my laziness at times. But if I could tell you one thing that just drives my fucking grinds my gears with her, is those goddamn nails.
Yes. No, I can't wait for them to come back.
I can't stand them. Any people that have them, I can't stand them. I don't understand the logic of them. But that's just, you know, everybody got their own thing. She might not like the fact that I wear a hat or my shirt button all the way to the top all the time. I've had complaints about that.
Who even noticed?
People all the time, why do you have your shirt buttoned all the way up? I said, why y'all want me to look like John Travolta out here with my shirt wide open? The hell?
We talked about the neck thing. Have y'all not seen that show?
Because don't this look crazy? That looks wild. Like,
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it looks like I'm hot.
No, it doesn't.
When you're
Now, if
big
you
as-
button all the way down, I'd be like, okay.
When you're big as hell, you got this open, crazy. Look at all
That
this
looks
light,
fine.
all this light neck. It don't even match my face.
It looks fine.
And put that back.
That sometimes that gives.
Hmm?
I was on a certain bus.
I was on the short bus. Well, I done told y'all. I accept the fact that I have been on the spectrum for quite some time. I have issues. Y'all didn't see my post. If you didn't look at my post this morning, I woke up. Nobody said a word to me, and I woke up like, "You got to do more. You ain't did enough." That is internal, sir.
It is.
What the hell is wrong with you?
For
How
real.
about go back to sleep?
Yeah.
Because it was 4:00 a.m. when that happened. Felt like I didn't do enough.
First of all, right? Because
What?
he said, why the name choice?
Name choice of what?
He said, hi, Trisha.
Ah, Trisha.
Oh, I can't wait for him to come back.
That shit gets on my nerves,
Got
y'all.
him said it don't match because you keep it buttoned down.
Don't start your shit, buddy.
Ain't no sun there.
Well, reason why I brought Galdamez's picture back up, because that picture was taken at Top Secret Comedy Volume 1.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
What the heck? We now have Top Secret. I was about to say. Whoa.
What's going on?
Nigga got stuck. We got top. Nigga sound like a deflating basketball. Yo, bro. Been a while. We got to knock off the rust. It's been a while. And for those who are there, stay tuned because there is a Coach Block rant coming up soon. So stay locked in because it's coming. But yeah, you know.
Now, this isn't about the subject you said you were going to leave alone, is it?
Well, I mean, define leave alone.
I said, I'm not going to do that, but I am going to do this.
Define leave alone. I mean, you know, it's not per se that the rant is about all of this.
Okay, fair enough.
So yes, we got a rant coming up. So let's get through some of the particulars so we can get to the rant. Particulars is birthdays. Does anybody have any birthdays they would like to shout out? It's been a while. We owe probably a lot of people some birthday shout outs. Ouch. But you know, it'll be cool. Be
Happy
right.
birthday, niggas.
Yeah, happy birthday. So everybody who had a birthday before today, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So today is the 26th.
It's Tuesday.
Oh man, there's a lot of people that have birthdays. I can go back as far as the 25th. Okay, guys. So Melody Carter, happy birthday. Daryl Lucas, happy birthday. Vincia Barkley, happy birthday. Shelton Chambers, happy birthday. Wade Tompkins, happy birthday. Derek Brown, happy birthday. William White Jr., happy birthday. Lenore Colton, happy birthday. Trey Snide, happy birthday. And today is Junedo Elliott. Who is Junedo? I don't even know who you are.
Who are these people?
I don't know.
You just name random ass
you know when
characters.
niggas follow you? Like Junedo. I don't even know who you. Hey man, well, thanks for following me and happy birthday. So let's go back to doing what we do with happy birthdays.
Y'all ready? Well, birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday to you. Well, it looks good. It looks good. It looks fine. It looks fine. We hope you have a good time. Happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
And as the saying goes, continue to live your life in a way that makes every day worth celebrating from the Sibs. So happy birthday. So let's just go ahead and get into one of these things. I don't have no music behind it still, but Angry Black Man Post.
We gonna do some bullshit. What?
Some Tommy Davidson. And we have too much technology for that shit to be happening.
Right.
I literally made a whole intro off 11 Labs, like Sono. Like, you know how Timberland's using Sono? I made the whole thing off of 11 Labs. So, because I'm tired of us getting flagged for a song that we got rights to use. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Well, make sure you put the comments back so you can see people as they talk to you about the rants.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, here we go. Let's do the good first.
Okay.
August 16th was a great day for African American people. And what I mean by that was a city that most people don't believe in, Durham, North Carolina, to be able to have an event where you take a whole bunch of people, minorities, Black people, put them together and say that, you know, they'll be safe. When I attempted to have the event at Durham County Stadium, initially, everybody told me that I was absolutely, positively crazy for being in that position of having an event at Durham County Stadium because Durham would act up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they said, right? Well, I tend to always err on the side of giving our people the benefit of the doubt. So I decided to go ahead and have our jamboree there. And it was a success. So we're going to just take you and just make a long story short, it was a success for people like Angela Galdamez that came out, Tracy Felder who came out to help, a whole women crew upstairs doing audio and video from Obi to Kayla to Kim and even DJ Craze, right? DJ Craze, that's how you say it? DJ Craze, appreciate him.
Vince.
Then you had Fire Media with Vince, and then his friend Kim who brought her daughter. That was Bring Your Daughter to Work Day. Then you had Lena, who was utility person who helped us out with parking and keeping me cool, down to Lisa Elliott, who helped on the field with Gerald Kennedy, making sure the kids had their pizza and their Gatorade after every game, because every game, every set of teams had pizza and Gatorade. Everybody felt safe. Jaden came through and assisted and made sure people had their shirts. We had Ziegler, we had Chuck, we had all these people there. And everybody I'm naming is Black.
Mm-hmm.
It was Black excellence at its finest. Then you had the Durham County Sheriff's Department there. Everybody on their team that they selected, once again, Black. Then we had the security team that was hired. Once again, everybody except for one person was Black. This was an all Black affair from beginning to end. We then also gave an award to Coach Adrian Jones, which some of you had problems with, but why? I don't know. I'll explain why we gave we had Coach Lynch that came in and helped as well. Appreciate you, Coach Lynch, from Shaw University. Once again, Black. We had everybody who helped except for one specific person.
Don't you dare.
was black.
Oh, okay.
What?
Thought you were about to go in on, you know who?
Who?
The guy that you said is terrible.
No. Everybody that helped was black, right? So now, everything was great. You know, black excellence. I forgot. You know, people had problems with Coach Jones, not specifically him. Why did I pick him? Well, now is my opportunity to talk about why I picked Coach Jones. Coach Jones played at Southern Durham High School, and he played at North Carolina Central University. He's born and raised in Durham. He then goes back and coaches at North Carolina Central. He wins a championship as an assistant coach. And then he also wins a state championship as a head coach of Southern Durham High School. For football and Durham, what better person to start it off with? Somebody who's from Durham and who has won championships at the local HBCU and a local high school. Can't go wrong, right? So even the people who wanted to know why I selected them and all that, that's not the problem. Okay, that's not the problem. Because no matter who you pick, it's not going to be the right person because everybody has who they would like to see in that position. So hopefully next year you can help me by telling me who are some other people that we can possibly honor. I would love it to be more than one person. If we can do 2 or 3 people, that would be great. I have absolutely no problem with that. Letting you know that we're doing it again. So middle finger to the people who don't think we're doing it again. Now, the problem I got is this. Every team had pizza and Gatorade. After the game was over, if you didn't have a team mom or somebody, so if you had a team mom or if you had somebody who could do it, we were giving those people the pizzas so that you can take them and put them on the bus so that the teams could just go ahead, get on the bus and get up out of there. So some teams didn't have that. They wanted to hang around, whatever the reason is. So then we had to stash the pizzas and had it stacked. You pick up your stuff, you go. You pick up your stuff, you go. So in between games, we were waiting for other pizza to come. And because we've ordered more than enough, there was a few pizzas left over. Here's where the rant starts. Whoever out there knows QB Elite or whomever he is, it is a white man that wore a yellow shirt that had a Nike hat that had QB Elite from Nike. And I don't know who he was with. All right. I don't know if he was with a team. I don't know who he was with. But the entitlement to come touch the kids' pizza and to actually take a pizza that you did not specifically pay for. And, sir, you are not even a coach of the teams that are on the field. You had the audacity to not only take the pizza, but then disrespect the person who was on the sideline, who told you that pizza's not for you, those are for the teams, only to have one of the gentlemen helping me have to come to you, take the pizza out your hand as if you were entitled to have pizza you didn't pay for. Sir, if I find you, I promise you, me and you gonna have a problem. And I am not a fighting man. I'm too old for that. Me and you gonna have a straight up problem though. Because the entitlement to one, I don't even know who you are or how you got on the field. 2, to pick up something that didn't belong to you that was for specifically the kids, the audacity of it all. Who do you think you are? So I've been looking on Instagram and allegedly the kid said, well, he's QB Elite. Whoever the hell QB Elite is. Somebody find him.
Are any of these the men?
No, I don't think so. Nah. I think he works out of Wilmington. So he trains kids out of Wilmington. He's a quarterback trainer out of Wilmington. But when I find you, my guy, please understand, me and you got a problem. That's one rant. Rant number 2. The day before we went on to do our thing, Southeast Raleigh had an incident where the kids jumped the fence. And then not only did the kids jump the fence, but the kids jumped the fence. And then, there was a shooting in the parking lot. Every single news outlet covered the fact that there was a shooting in the parking lot of the Southeast Raleigh Jamboree the night before my Jamboree. That Jamboree actually because of the shooting, hurt my ticket sales. Mm-hmm. A lot of people did not even attend because they said they didn't know if they could feel safe at my Jamboree because, oh, Lordy, they're doing it in Durham. So if it happened in Southeast Raleigh, it's going to happen in Durham. No, it didn't happen in Durham because Durham had a different plan than Southeast Raleigh. Not going to knock Southeast Raleigh. Don't even have the time for it. Here's the question that I have. And this is probably going to piss some people off. High school OT host these events, right? They are sponsors of these events. 2 years in a row, high school OT has had incidents at their event. Now, I don't specifically blame high school OT, right? Because high school OT themselves is no different than First and Goal 365, no different than they're the media company who covers it. So, but they sponsor these events, right? When sponsoring these events, the one thing that clearly is lacking at times is enough security. Not that they don't have security, it's enough security because I promise you, you are always outnumbered, you're always outgunned because there's so many kids there, all right? Here's where I have a problem. You sponsor an event, don't have enough security there, the event jumps off, and then you also cover the negative press at the event and allow the negative press to be spewed about the same event that you specifically cover, you specifically sponsor. Does that make sense? Am I saying that right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the event says high school OT Bulldog Bash. High school OT and WRAL, the news station, work hand in hand, right? WRAL, high school OT. Well, then high school OT is there at the event, but then the news station WRAL then posts all the negativity about the event that you host.
Yeah, crazy.
I don't understand that. So then you sit there and you post the negativity on all of your channels, but then you also hosted the event. So then how does that work? I don't understand that. So if that would be like me throwing the Jamboree as Coach Block, the Jamboree ends up with an incident, and then I cover the incident only speaking about the negative of a small group of people. Why would I do that? Why? And the bigger question is, why do we keep going back? Because here's what happens, okay? So people want to know, why did you create this? Why did you create this? I've been waiting until I got home in my place with my microphone to be able to express why I created this, and then y'all can take it and do whatever you want to do with it. I created this because last year, High School OT was the sponsor, one of the sponsors for their Jamboree at Wake Forest High School. An incident happened in the parking lot. The event was canceled. 2 games still needed to be played. Those 2 games didn't get played, but the parents that were in the stands were still waiting for the games to be played. They paid their money. So they paid money to see games being played. The games got canceled for an incident that happened in the parking lot because there was a lack of security. The parents then call and say, it's not our fault that there's a lack of security. We want our money back. Neither school nor sponsoring entity responded. So you had parents in between saying, hey, now hold up. We didn't get a chance to see our kid. Y'all canceled this. This happened in the parking lot. This didn't happen on the field. And because y'all can't handle that in the parking lot, but on the field, we should still see our game. No, cancel the whole event. Event shut down. Everybody gone. Well, if you go back and look at who was on the slate for that game, it was Durham. So those games had Southern Durham, Roseville, which is another school that in Wake County that people think, their fans can't act right. So when I noticed that the Durham schools did not get their shot, I wanted to say, no, Durham knows how to act. We're going to do one in Durham and we're going to act right. And we're going to make sure, not only are we going to make sure the parents get a chance to see the kids' games, we're going to make sure that we treat our people right, and we're going to donate money to the schools. So we donated money to the schools. So the schools get a donation. So TDS, we donated money to the programs.
Yay, taxes.
So we donated money to the schools, and everybody was safe. But nobody covered it. Not one white media outlet covered it. So you say, Block, why are you making it a race thing? Because 4 African-American media outlets, 4 African-American media outlets covered it. I didn't make it a race thing. I think it's pretty evident. So the night before, we can talk about all the negative things that happened in Southeast Raleigh over a couple of people. And we can paint a broad brush and make it seem like Southeast Raleigh is the worst place in the world because of a few people and a lack of security, right? But then the very next day, in a place that they feel is worse than Southeast Durham or Southeast Raleigh, no issues at the event whatsoever. Not one, not even as much as an argument. Nobody has said a word. Now I give it to you post. Maybe you didn't want to interview me because I got a big mouth. So he interviewed his damn self. Well, that's why we create our own shit around here, because at the end of the day, we'll do it ourselves because y'all ain't gonna do it for us. So we'll do it ourselves. But post, you want to hide behind certain people and ask, well, how did he do it? How did he do it? How did he do it? How did that not happen? How was there not an incident? One, because all Black people aren't assholes. Okay, so let's start at the top. 2, we took the proper precautions with the proper amount of security.
Are you able to say what the sheriff said to you that I thought was really dope?
I don't want to give them the keys.
Okay.
You talking about where the sheriffs came from?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's telling too much. That's because then they'll copy that.
Yeah.
No one copy that.
Okay. Fair enough.
Bottom line is, we had enough sheriffs. The sheriffs were a part of the community. I'll give you that much. The sheriffs looked like majority of the participants. The sheriffs also monitored the parking lot. Even if you don't want to talk to me, the people you should be talking to is the Durham County Sheriff's Department, because they did a tremendous job,
phenomenal job,
of assuring that everybody felt safe. Nobody felt like they were still in jail or anything like that, but everybody felt safe, and every single inch of that place was secure. Don't talk to me. Fine. I don't need to be in the limelight. But give credit where credit is due when you sit down and paint a brush that we don't know how to act because another place has a lack of security. Once again, I'm not blaming Southeast Raleigh. Here's what I'm telling you. The reason why these incidents happen at the high schools is because high schools use administration to offset cost. It costs a lot of money to have those Durham County sheriffs there. I ain't gonna hold you. So then what schools will do is use administrators as the security in certain areas. Well, we know how students treat certain administrators, right?
Yeah, that's
as a person who worked ISS, I'm telling you that majority of the time, they don't respect authority when it comes down from the administrators.
No.
That's just being flat out. So if that's half or close to half of your staff that you're using for security, what do you think is going to happen? So if anybody wants to know the secret, that's the secret. That's the secret sauce. Where there was principals at Southeast Raleigh and where there were, admin at Southeast Raleigh, I had to use police because I don't have any principals. I don't have any administration. So therefore, the kids are not seeing familiar faces that they're used to telling to kiss their ass. They're seeing people that they know I could go to jail tonight. Yep. There's a difference. Now, if you want to have safety in those areas and not have those incidents, get yourself a plan. Lieutenant Harris had a plan. Sheriff Ivan Deloach had a plan. These men planned this stuff out weeks ahead of time to assure that what happened happened. Mm-hmm. My question is, how come they can't get no love, man? How come they can't get the respect on the positive side that you gave Southeast Raleigh on the negative side when it's your fault? You covered the incident that you're sponsoring. It's your fault. You don't have enough security. How come they can't get no love, man? How come we can only get love when we act an ass?
Well,
So then I'll get love on this. You see what Block said? He talking about everybody again. No.
He's what?
He talking about everybody again.
Okay. Making sure.
No, I'm not. What I'm asking is simple questions. Why do we keep running the outlets that don't treat us fair, right? Slack on security and then blame us for it? Take money from our parents and don't give it back, right?
Because everyone should have gotten a refund.
Almost said too much. If an incident happened at that event and we absolutely had to cancel, guess what I would have had to do? I'd have had to issue refunds. I would have had to do it. What would I have looked like telling people who did not see their kids play, oh, well, you paid, kiss my ass? And then turn around and do it again the next year. I guarantee I wouldn't have one person in the seats. The people who would have dragged me the most is the parents. I need us to wake up. We have to wake up. The sponsor of an event chose not to cover enough security, knowing that there's a possibility of having an incident. Incident happens, they cancel it, you don't get your money back, and we're going to make it seem like y'all don't know how to act. And guess what we're going to do again next year? Go back. That's the rant. What's wrong with us? What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us?
Good question.
So then, well, why you starting stuff? Why you want to have a jamboree?
A what?
A jamboree. Why you starting stuff? Why come you acting like that? Because I believe that Black people know how to act. And I believe if you treat people fairly, you will get a fair result. I believe in also not being dumb enough to not have enough security when you already know the number one thing is you are outnumbered by those kids. You are outnumbered. You cannot win that fight. But then I'm also fair enough to know, and I've already told her, because I told my sister, if people don't act right, I got to give their money back. I got to. That's like going to a movie and then something happened and you turn around and say, well, can I have my money back in the movies? No, you can't.
Well, if it's more than halfway through the movie, they're not going to give you money back.
That didn't happen with us. So when I went to the Alamo, when we went to see Sinners, the lights went out.
Carrie said no.
They came in. Well, look where you're at. What? See the theme? See the theme? See the theme?
I said, nah,
See?
halfway through the movie, you ain't getting your money back.
See the theme? Carrie. Where's the Alamo? Southeast Raleigh. So then when you go to Southeast Raleigh, they knew, well, to prevent people from tearing this movie theater up, we just gonna go ahead and give y'all passes, because at the end of the day, that's what's the right thing to do. It was an act of God. How can the lights went out? The building was something was struck, lights went out, movie over. Everybody's sitting there waiting. Well, we don't know when it's gonna come on. Here go passes so that you guys can come back and see the movie again. Treat people fairly, treat people right.
Absolutely.
Treat people right. And then you won't have these issues. And then you can't get mad at kids for doing things when they're not supervised. You can't. Kids are going to, every kid looks for the opportunity to catch you slipping.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to pay for security. But then to cover to cover an event that you sponsor and paint it in a negative light and not say, it was an isolated incident, the da-da-da-da. No, you didn't do none of that. You just let it go crazy. You let the comments go crazy once it was posted and people making it seem like, Southeast Raleigh is crazy, dangerous and all that. And once again, it does have a stigma, but let's not skip over the fact that you had an incident the year before.
Mm-hmm.
And you did not change a thing. Your name is on it.
But do you have to? If people are going to keep coming back and
No,
keep
you
buying,
don't
then
have to.
you don't
That's why I
have
keep
to.
saying we're the problem. I'm the problem. We the problem. We the problem. It gets on my nerves, man. That's the rant. Because then if you're going to show that light, then give us the benefit of the doubt. Hey, man, they did something dope in Durham. Let's at least contact the organizer and find out what they did. Because guess what? It didn't happen the way people thought.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing I would have done, if I was given the opportunity, would have told them to call Lieutenant Harris or Ivan Deloach. Because they came up with the plan. It's only right. So now what I have to do is get either one of those men in here and put it on our own platform, because we don't get the opportunity to talk about things like that in a positive light on media outlets outside of the ones that we control. The next thing you're going to see from Coach Block is who controls your radio stations. Because if y'all don't start listening to TDS Radio, I'm going to start calling y'all out. Y'all like to be programmed. Just start Googling who's at the top of the radio stations that you own, that you listen to. Just Google who's at the top. You won't see us. So if they're controlling the programming, do you think they want you to listen to the best music that's out there? But y'all gonna keep tuning in. Y'all gonna keep going to these cookouts. Y'all gonna keep going to these parties and then keep complaining when they don't have enough security. Because they don't want to pay for it. And believe me, I understand. I asked for multiple discounts. Well, can we, if we need all of them? Can I? No. That's why I keep saying I praise the Lieutenant Harris for not budging from the plan.
Right.
No, coach, this is what we need. Matter of fact, if this number goes over this, you're going to be paying me more because I'm going to bring more people in.
And kudos to him for knowing his community and actually sitting down and actually, working and crunching the numbers and knowing how many people need to be there per police officer. It was brilliant. And just being in tune.
And when I tell you, when it was over, wasn't nobody hanging around?
They yelled at us for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, we got to pack up. We're media.
I seen damn tumbleweed.
And there was 3 boys and they were sitting there just as patiently waiting for their ride.
They made us announce on the speaker, if you tell your parents to come now, game's almost over. And when I tell you, by the time the last game was up, them people was gone. Great job, man. Kudos to them. So the rant is stop painting us in with a broad brush and treating us like we don't know how to act, when if there's not proper security, people are going to act up no matter who you are. They're gonna act up no matter who you are if there's not proper security. So stop having these events and cheapening it and putting admin in harm's way because they're not armed security. They don't have guns. They don't have nothing.
I'm saying, I'll be damned. You want me to do what?
They got a walkie-talkie, and you count them as security. It's not fair. It's not. It's because you're outnumbered. And these kids see these principals all the time and could care less what they have to say. Now, ask me something else about this damn jamboree that I don't want to answer. And it'll be a rant tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Because I got some more, but I'm trying to be cool because I don't want no problems.
Well, yeah, I want to get down to the bottom of this QB Elite. I feel like we can figure that out.
QB Elite, I'm going to find his ass for putting his hands on them kids' pizza. You don't put your hands on nothing you ain't buy. Who the hell do you think you are?
Yeah.
The way my feet was hurting, he's lucky I wasn't down there. Because I would have been the one getting in trouble at my own damn event. Because I'd have hit him. Because the way my feet was hurting, I had over 20,000 steps. And Souls was done.
Yeah. Damn it, my feet. And I can't get to you.
Lucky I wasn't down there. By the time I heard what happened, GK had already rectified it.
Shout out to GK.
But if I'd have got down there fast enough, my damn feet was on fire. Damn insoles for Nike ain't did a damn thing.
Should have worn your Skechers, my nigga.
I don't look cool with Skechers on with all the teams there. Now I'm out there looking like Unk, like Cookout Unk. I didn't want to look like Cookout Unk.
It's about comfort now.
Them damn toes. I should have switched up because that was crazy.
I'm sure you wish you would have had them Skechers.
Oh man, I definitely do. I definitely do.
Oh, we will find him.
We're gonna find him.
Yeah.
We're gonna find him.
Do you know what he looks like?
I know who QB Elite is. That's what I'm saying. I know who you are. You are the guy that's in Wilmington, from what I was told. So,
but that's what I'm saying. You know, if you had to identify him, you would be able to say.
I think I can get him. But GK knows for sure. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we know who you are. When we find you, it's going to be a problem because you came in there and you disrespected the event.
Do I need to write a letter?
No, because he's an independent trainer. He works for himself.
But you still have their memorabilia on. So you're representing a brand.
Yeah, but it ain't going, people be stealing stuff. He ain't, that's the thing. You're a nobody. Like, if somebody of quality took a pizza, then it's like, okay, well, hey man, put my damn pizza down.
Right.
But when you're a nobody taking somebody's pizza and you came to somebody else's event acting like that, that's what I'm saying. God, the way my feet was hurting, the way my back was hurting, I would have been the nigga getting arrested at my own event. Because I had enough.
Uh-huh.
You know I had enough. I was done. Now, we're going to change gears because we have a guest. And I need you guys to understand that everything to this point was that of Coach Block, the views of Coach Block and Coach Block alone, and do not express the views of anybody else who you see coming up on this show, because what? But we do have Miss Sharanda, who I have to go get. She's upstairs, and we're going to talk about some positive stuff. That was my rant for the day. Y'all can share it if you want to, but I know y'all going to talk about it.
Find this man. Y'all
going to talk about it, but you know what? I don't give a damn. I'm tired of the BS. We let ourselves get treated a certain way, and we keep running back to the same thing because we don't think we deserve different. And the only thing I want to do is show us that we do deserve different. That's it. That's being honest. So out of somebody saying, hey man, they didn't give us our money. Hey man, they didn't have enough security. Hey man, they didn't. All these amens they didn't. Then want to say black people don't know how to act. Well, then how about if we do all the things like the amens and we cover all those bases and then have an event and then let's see what happens. Guess what happened? Black people knew how to act because we're not different than anybody else. Anywhere where there's not enough security, you stand the tide of something happening.
And had a good time. Like the audience was having a very good time. The kids were having a good time. The parents were having a good time. Yeah, like everyone had a damn good time.
It was Black excellence. And ain't nobody said a word about it. Matter of fact, it was almost pushed to the side as if like that shit didn't happen. I thank every Black outlet that interviewed me, from Grit and Grind to Reese on ESPN Radio to Jonas Pope, to the Max Media, all the Black people who interviewed me. I appreciate you, because if you didn't do it and we depended on our real media outlets to do it, they would have. Oh, I'm sorry. The other media outlets to do it, they would have interviewed me if somebody would have got shot. Event organizer Ken Block, and I'd have been. I knew I shouldn't have had it in Durham.
What was the face?
Oh shit. But Durham, y'all held me down, and I appreciate every second of it.
Yes.
And we'll be back next year. And don't try to come with no plants and sending people to try to fuck shit up next year. Because I know how y'all act. Y'all pay somebody, go over there and shoot and act a stupid ass. We're going to be on top of that too. I know how y'all do. We'll be right back. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man, Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio, and I am here with
your girl so fab. Hey, y'all.
And as you can see, we have a guest in between us, and our guest today is Miss Sharanda. How are you?
Good. I'm good. Yeah, it's giving us every bit of summer rain. Yes. Come on, girl.
You know, I'll start singing. That's one of my songs too. I don't mind if it rains forever.
If it rains, let it rain on me.
I don't mind. Yeah. Oh, let it rain. Let it rain.
Because the only person that matches your
Yes.
energy with that amount of
Absolutely.
like, excitement.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
love that.
Yeah.
That gave me so much. Thank you.
Do you have siblings?
I do.
How many?
How many?
5.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
the oldest.
Oh, all right.
Girl. Oh
Yeah.
my.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make it. That's my jam. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I'm gonna listen to it on the
that-
way home
that-
now. It's gonna be stuck.
That Carl Thomas jam, that is one of the ones
Yes.
that I wish somebody would cut it off.
Especially when he hit you, baby, won't you be my summer rain?
Yeah, that's good stuff. We don't make music like that. We don't have it.
Well,
Well,
doesn't
we
have-
do, but you have to listen to
TDS Radio.
Just make sure you download the app on Google Play or the Apple Store. That's TDS Radio.
Our voice, our culture.
Bam!
Period.
So we'll get serious for a minute.
Yeah.
So we used to call this segment small business conversations, but we're changing that. We're going to call this the plug. And the reason why we're calling it the plug is because this is the place for entrepreneurs to connect with either resources, events, whatever it is that we got. We're going to come here and talk about it and be a spot for entrepreneurs to be able to do what entrepreneurs do. That's connect with one another, because we can't survive without y'all.
Hello.
You can't have a business with just you.
At all.
So let's start at the top.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about Shine by Sharanda.
Well, Shine by Sharanda came from Shine. I started when I was an undergrad at Winston-Salem State University.
All right.
I started just as a makeup artist and not really having any other thought but wanting to make people feel beautiful. There wasn't a lot of products that fit us. So I had to be super creative and almost tap into art to match foundations. I did makeup for our modeling troops, for our university choir, for our royal court. And so it just forced me to want to become an artist and want to become knowledgeable and an expert in the beauty industry. And so Shine stands for She Holds Inside Natural Elegance.
I know that.
And I make women shine from the inside out. And I've been doing that since 2010.
That's what's up.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about some of the events that you have.
So recently, I just did the first Slay Day. I love an acronym. I love wordplay. So Slay is actually from, I have 4 daughters, and I have a set of twins, and one of my 10-year-old was like, when can we start wearing makeup? So we had this conversation, and they've grown up around it, right?
Okay.
Like there's makeup everywhere.
Right.
I do makeup all the time. I'm always in Sephora, always in Ulta. So they've grown up with this. And so now this conversation comes at this peak where they are transitioning into puberty, right? And we're having these conversations around makeup and beauty and skincare, because you can't be cute and you don't brush your teeth.
Right.
I'm not buying you lip gloss if you can't brush them. I'm not doing
This
it.
is supposed to be a serious segment.
Okay? I'm not doing it. This is what it's about, though. This is how we got here. Okay. So we had a real conversation, and they were like,
And floss.
right. Thank you.
They're
Thank
so
you.
we're
Gloss.
going to
Gloss
stay.
before the gloss.
Hello. Oh, yes. I need my nails. Click, 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 click.
No, you
That's what
don't.
they care about. But you ain't brush your teeth.
She's doing them.
I can't do it. So,
I'm just laughing because
Yeah.
it drives me nuts when she does it. Click, 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 click.
but it's
Whatever.
the
This
thing.
is
It's the thing.
simple.
It's how we
Yeah,
communicate.
you say it's how we communicate?
It's how we communicate. It is a language on its own.
Absolutely.
This is sign language at this point.
Understand every bit.
So
What?
we
Okay.
were sitting and having this conversation, and I was like, there are so many women in this same predicament that the girlies, the makeup girlies, they want it all.
Mhm.
But you just, don't really understand what this means.
Right.
And when I was growing up,
Mhm.
makeup was grown. It was too much. You
Mhm.
can't do that. Like that's something you do with your mom in
Yeah.
the bathroom, but that's it. Like
Absolutely.
we live in a whole new day. Like we
Mhm.
live in a whole nother society. They are exposed to YouTube and exposed to TikTok and all the things. And so there's this pressure, right, to show up. And I wanted to create a space, all that to say, I wanted to create a space where moms and daughters could come and have a conversation, explore makeup, learn makeup, right? Learn how we use it and change the relationship with the beauty industry as a whole. So this is a space, it's called Slay Day. Shout out to Skylar. When you listen to this, I give you all the credit, sis. You came up with it. And then we created the acronym. And so Slay Day is She Learns Artistry with You. And so it's an opportunity for moms, aunties, grandmas, glammas to come and bring a young girl and let her learn about makeup and let her explore. So Friday, we did lashes, they did liner, they did all the things that they've always wanted to do. But we started with skincare as a group, and then we split up and we did a little 5-minute face with the moms. I had them bring their makeup bags. So it was something intentional for them. And then the girls were had a space where they could create and be a makeup artist for the night. So they did makeup on each other, and then they did just explore for themselves. And the final challenge we closed with was an eyeliner challenge. So the mom had to be the makeup artist, and then they swapped, and then the daughter was the makeup artist, and they did liner on each other.
That's great.
And so it was a great moment for bonding, for memories that I think was locked in as a core memory.
Absolutely.
Like I've heard that even since Friday.
That's
so
cool.
yeah.
So we have a video, correct?
Yes,
Of that
yes.
night. Let's check it out.
Off as a summer conversation between me and the girls became a moment. Mocktails, makeup, mommies and daughters making magic together. We had it all there. It was a complete vibe. And our winged liner challenge was absolutely, it was it. We can't wait for you to be at the next one, September 6th.
That is great.
Yes.
That is great.
Girl, I need to be there. I still don't know how to do a wing liner. Still won't.
Two things I want to ask before we get silly, because we get silly around here. We have fun.
Okay.
One, you got the opportunity. I'm sorry, what did I do?
Comments.
Oh, dang, I have my fault.
There you go.
Oops.
There you go.
What's the age requirements? I'm sorry, you had a comment.
5+. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
5 and
awesome.
up.
That is great.
As long as they can sit.
I know that's right.
Sit and listen just for a minute, then they can explore. But that's it.
So let me ask this question. First of all, Echo is one of the sponsors that we work with, one of the nonprofits that I actually specifically work for. Yep. And you used the Echo event, and the colors and all that stuff kind of matched exactly what you were doing. So could you just talk a little bit about your partnership with Echo?
Absolutely. When I first walked into the Echo space, I think my first time was probably in May of this year. And I was like, oh yeah, we got to do something here. It is vibrant, it's warm, it's inviting, it's clean. And I think it's a beautiful canvas for artsy, fun, exciting types of events. And when we came up with Slay Day, it came right back to me. And I was like, oh, we got to do it at Echo. Like we have to.
That's dope.
And so the spirit of entrepreneurship is so important to me. And in this event specifically, I wanted to teach my girls what it looked and felt like to have an idea and to bring it full circle.
Yeah.
Right? And so we crafted our social media. We crafted our videos before. The flyer there is us in our kitchen, and we asked ChatGPT to make it a cartoon. But we set up and made marketing materials, and we walked through our list of all the things. And I've been so encouraged by being connected to the Echo space, and it just reminded me of the power that exists there. And so it meant something even deeper for me to be there with the girls. We also had Infused by Gigi. I love a plug, baby. I'm gonna plug everybody I know. So Infused by Gigi, I'm gonna share this. She is a mobile bartender, a bartender in general, but has a mobile service and sets up for amazing events. And her daughter partners with her to do like kids parties, and so
that's great.
Mocktails. So that's where the mocktails came from.
Okay.
But I was intentional to have a little surprise at each event with another entrepreneur that most of them all have daughters. So we have another surprise for September 6th for a partner that will be working with us that I met at the Echo Space. So again, it was just a deeper meaning for me to really do it there because I knew what it represented, and I wanted that to be something my girls also remembered, that we're not only just doing this to do it, but there's a deeper meaning, there's a connection, and there's a community of people that support us.
That's great. So can you talk a little bit about just the portfolio that you have? And, you know, you're doing a great thing, but it's a journey. So can you talk about a little bit of this journey to get you to this point where you're at now?
Yeah. So Shine has evolved. Again, it was just makeup a long time ago. And now I feel like I truly am on this journey to be an expert in the beauty industry and really change the narrative and change the relation. Specifically, Black girls have with makeup, that have with beauty and have with skincare. It just seems like it came from COVID, really, that people started talking about skincare and self-care really is like where it became a thing. But I understand that creating experiences for people is so important, and that changing, again, their relationship with makeup. I coined a term on Friday, don't be a makeup bully, because we had a couple women in there that knew a lot and it was great. But I could see other women kind of go into their shell, and I was like, don't do that. Don't make her feel bad, right? When we're doing the eyeliner challenges, the girls, the immense pressure that they had on themselves to like do it right. And I'm like, girl, we playing. It's like
relax.
It doesn't have to be perfect. Like they're like, it's a challenge, but you're learning, right? And so I've learned over the years really to bring my skill set together. From I have a background in HR, and I run an HR consultancy firm. And so in every day, I think at the core of who I am, I take care of people. And so I've evolved much more from just doing makeup, but truly wanting to make an impact in someone's life. And so that's really where I think I've gone to research and understand the business side of really holding space for people, but also answering a question, filling a gap. Like, what's the need that people have? What will people pay for? What do people, right? What is important to people versus like, book me to do your makeup? Like, let's create an experience together.
And so outside of the makeup, I was going through your website and I see the collab. What's that? Talk about that.
The collab is with my husband and I. He's a photographer, and we together, another experience. We understand firsthand. We have 4 girls, so we understand.
I have 3, so bless him. He got one more than me.
But we understand firsthand.
Done.
We understand firsthand what it's like to want to take pictures and have a whole family, right, and not just be overwhelmed, stressed. And so I was like, we should partner together. And when I would have makeup clients, often sometimes they wouldn't have a photographer. So I'd be like, oh, my husband could take pictures. And then when he would have clients, he would be like, oh, you need a makeup artist. So it just made sense for us to like come together. And things that we've loved to do is really take pictures and create, opportunities for families to do fall minis, winter, holiday minis. And our kids come and they play with their kids on the side, and I do their makeup and I make sure that the shirts are straight and the things, right? Because like, it's not a thing. It's just like not a thing. And sometimes photographers can make you feel really like, oh, I'm sorry, we got to do this again. I'm sorry, we're taking so much time, but we get it. So we in it with you, and we're going to make sure that your pictures are right. We're going to make sure that you feel comfortable, and we are going to create an experience. We have music. It's a vibe. We're cracking up and cackling with each other. So I think anybody that we talk to, like, they just have a good time because we make them feel comfortable, but we also want to make sure all the details are in place as well. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
And then because you are in a serviceable business, you're dealing with a lot of people, a lot of energy. You're a mom, you're a wife, you have clientele. It's a lot for you to pour into other people. You said, you have HR consulting, which means even more pouring.
Yeah.
How do you, in your entrepreneurial journey, how do you protect your mental state?
Jesus.
Call
It's
him.
all Jesus.
Call him.
It's all him. It's all Jesus. It's Jesus.
Call him.
No, for real. Like, I am deeply involved in my church, and serving in ministry immediately fills me back up. I know that sounds crazy because that's another way of me pouring, but I do feel refilled by that. And I absolutely take time for myself. My husband is an incredible partner, baby.
I know
you
that's
the
right.
man. Like, he is the man.
You know what? Can we get a round of applause? Because so often we don't hear that. Give him a round of applause. There we go. There we go. Give him a round of applause. Thank you for shot. What's his name?
His name is Robert Stevens.
Hey, Robert, man. I appreciate you, brother.
He's a good man.
I appreciate
Savannah.
you, brother.
Good man. He's a good man. It really is. He's a partner right now. He's getting them down. He's getting them ready. I was like, I gotta go. And he's like, got you. But he immediately jumps in. He can tell when I'm like, I got too many, all the things. And he's like, I got this, I got this, I got this. Do what you gotta do. And I can't take that for granted. I won't say that's not a part of my self-care, because it is. Because I have time and I'm not rushing to get done with my self-care. When I need a day, when I need to sit in the bed with my heated blanket and just chill and like refill myself with Nene Leaks, I do that.
I know that's right.
Yes. Great.
But yeah.
Great. That's great. So now with makeup, and I'll probably end up pushing this conversation to y'all, and then I'll probably just sit up like this because my sister's into makeup as well. What do you say to those who don't even have the confidence to start the process? Because what I have learned from my sister who does makeup is a lot of people don't even know where to start and don't have the confidence. So they consult with her like, Kim, what should I do?
Yeah.
And
now you have a professional. Stop asking me.
Come to me. I will help. I will help.
So how do y'all handle that when there's a confidence barrier where somebody just doesn't even know what to do or where to start?
Yeah. So that's really one of the reasons why I started Slay Day and why I want that to evolve to a movement. Feel it. Because I think traditionally we've always had this weird relationship with makeup, right? And up until a certain point, it's like, that's too grown, that's too much, don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, but then at what point does it flick and we like learn everything? When you gonna teach me how to do it? So I understood that there are varying degrees of makeup lovers. There are Carmex girlies and there are full-fledged. I wear lashes every day. I do a brow every day. Like, I get it. And oftentimes people are intimidated by social media. People are intimidated by the after, right? The after photo. And it's like, you got to start somewhere. So start where you're comfortable, right? And I think it is breaking it down and understanding what's the goal. Do you want to learn how to do makeup just so that you have it when it's time? Do you want to have a beat face every single day, right? Or do you want to just look different and be able to like pop some eyeliner on and pop a mascara and some concealer just to brighten yourself up and feel better? I think a lot of people also don't know because they don't try it. So they're like, I don't wear makeup. Have you ever had your makeup done by a professional?
Yes. Hello.
Right.
Don't tell me you don't like it. You don't know that you don't like it if you've never tried, right?
Like a vegetable, right?
Yeah, like you don't know. And if you don't know where to try, book a one-on-one, right? Have a conversation. I've had this it's been an unofficial service, but I had a client a few weeks ago FaceTime me in Sephora, and she was like, "What do I do? They discontinue my foundation, and I
don't do that every damn time."
I hate it. And I was like, "Okay."
I felt that. I did. Did you want to bang on the table?
Yes, she did. Because it's important. And they will do that to you. For real. Every time you get comfortable and it's like, I found something. And then it's gone. So she called me in a complete panic. And I was like, okay, where are you? And she's like, I'm in Sephora. I don't know what to do. And I said, okay, let's start with skincare. So go over to the skincare. So we were doing this. And then I'm like, okay, come back over to foundation. You probably don't need foundation, but maybe let's try a concealer. Okay, go over to NARS. Go over to such and such. And I'm directing her. And somebody was like, who is that on FaceTime? Like, why does she know all the
She messing up
things?
my commission.
Like, how she know all of this stuff? And
Do they get commission in there?
Yeah.
Yes,
Really?
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why they need to start treating their customers better, but we'll get to that.
Do and I wouldn't have to do your job.
Hello.
Thank you on FaceTime. Okay.
All right.
So give me a
All
prompt
right.
at this point. Do they even wear them little the black outfits with the red stripe? Do they wear them?
No.
No, they don't.
No,
I
and
didn't-
hire just anybody. But I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry.
So I just saw that as a service. Like, go to people with the store and help them. So we do a little interview, a little consultation, if you will. What's your budget? How much time do you have to do makeup? Because that's the other thing. People are intimidated. I used to work at the Mac counter in Nordstrom, and I did horrible because people brought all the stuff back. And that's also commissions. That's also another conversation. But I realized then, instead of interrogating a little bit why people are coming to this counter to buy products, like, they're not going to use it. And that's why people have makeup for 8 years that's sitting under their counter that they went and invested $100, $200 in and grabbed all the things. They actually don't know what to do. Actually, it doesn't look like what you did in the makeup, right? When you got your makeup done, they sold you all these products. And then you get home and you're like, wait, I don't know I don't know how. And then that's the extent of your relationship with it.
Yeah.
So then that's intimidating. I know nothing. I didn't learn anything. And I got a whole bunch of stuff. So I think changing the relationship and helping people understand, and me understanding in reality, how much time, what is your budget, what are you really going to use, breaks it down into very small bite-sized pieces. So people can like, okay, let me get my skincare. Cool. I got that. Now in the next 6 months, I'll add some foundation. After that, I can add a little mascara, or maybe I'll get 5 things. I'll get a foundation, a mascara, a lip, a liner, and a blush. Right? That's like my basic go-to. And so I think it just has to be a change in the relationship. It has to be a change in the perspective of how people feel about makeup and how they look at it and what they're willing to invest in that experience.
And I think that is a really important thing to mention when you say perspective, because when you talk about bullies, like you said, sometimes you can experience bullies from the male perspective. I've heard it a lot dealing with women who want to get into makeup, but then their partners are like, oh, well, why are you wearing all that? That was going to be
one of my questions.
Yes. Yeah. Why are you wearing all that makeup? I don't want you to look like that. But then yet they'll like somebody, not realizing she's wearing makeup. But it's just more of a natural sort of, look. So how do you even combat that when you see the woman wants to get into it because it's going to make her feel better, it's going to boost her confidence a little, but then she has that influence from, family, friends, or even her partner who is just like, don't do that.
So many jokes right there, but this is also for Echo, so I'm going to behave because I wanted to use a voice because I know how he sounds in my head. Why you got on all that makeup, but then you hitting like on all these Instagram pictures.
And he got a lazy wife beater and all that. Okay, you know what? This is for
we know that kind. We know that kind. Ooh, we know him.
With a wing and hot sauce.
Yuck.
Not yuck.
With some wings and hot sauce. Talking crazy.
Yes. We know him. Yes.
I don't like my women to wear all that makeup.
May or may not have a job. Okay.
Right.
That's the other thing.
Beard looking crazy.
Like, you don't even get an edge up. So why are you?
All right, gotta be serious.
But I'm supposed to look at Scruff McGruff, but you can't deal with my face. Oh, okay. That makes sense. What the heck? So my answer to that is get you a man that respects your relationship with makeup, sis. Because I'm not dumbing it down for nobody.
Hello.
I am a super, super, super confident person, and I exude that in everything that I do. And I really, really, really want that to rub off on everyone that I come into contact with. Like, be confident in who you are. If you are a CarMax girly and you are good with that, be a CarMax girly.
Yeah.
We good. Like, you don't have to be a makeup girly.
Right.
But if you want to be, you can. If you want to know how to do it just because I want to get cute for my birthday once a year, you should know how to do that. And I think that makeup is also an accessory, just like glasses.
Yes.
It's just like a cute shirt or some shoes. Like, it's not a must-have, but baby, when you put it on, you feel different. You do.
Hello.
You feel different.
Let them brows be hitting.
What?
Can't tell me a thing.
What? Especially if you get an unexpected compliment. You like, oh,
and then the highlight is hitting just
you turn and it's like, ding. You feel better.
Let's see what I said. I'm gonna just go ahead and slide over here.
You do. You feel good. I promise you do. It is self-care to me for you to take care of your skin, for you to like relax. I think we live in a sense of urgency. So this idea of like, I have a skincare routine is for your mental health too. Like I have seen it calm my girls. Right? I've seen it like take them down, but also bring them back up to feeling confident and their skin is glowing when they take their little face mask off. But just that moment of like, luxury, right? Their little gold eye mask and their little, all the things, their Laneige lip sleep mask, like that to them
love that product.
Is luxury, right? It's luxury, but it is also changing this idea that they also don't have to sneak. Right. We can do it in moderation. So you ain't wearing lashes yet. They don't even wear makeup. But I will do a little gloss, a little blush for picture day, a little something, subtle. But I want them to understand it is an accessory. You are gorgeous without anything on your face. And if you want to put that on, you can.
Hello.
Within moderation.
Hello.
Right. But I share that with everyone. Truly, like it's an accessory. So you can use it, get as much as you want, as little as you want. And if you have someone in your life that doesn't agree with that and doesn't want you to see yourself as your full potential, like you got to back away. There's some haters.
Yeah.
They're haters is what they are.
Yes. So I need your opinion because you're a Black woman in the makeup industry. And please do not share your age because it's no one's business. But at one point, we were not represented.
No.
We had Fashion Fair.
Yep.
And
with a pink case.
And Fashion Fair just said,
Mama,
whatever, Black.
Fashion Fair.
And Mary Kay. And then we didn't really have anywhere to go.
That's it.
Because there was no, a color palette for us until some people, Rihanna, started breaking the mold of we're going to do the lightest to the darkest to darkest. How does that make you feel, in this world now where some of these companies are still hesitating to really kind of represent us when we are huge consumers?
It makes me happy, number one, that we have more variety. We have more products. We have more options. It also makes me hopeful that this beauty industry is becoming more inclusive, right? There's a different representation and a different feel for makeup and even for different, it's changed the possibilities even for different genders, right? For trans people. And just even as my kids were growing up, I've always normalized like anybody can wear makeup, anybody can have their nails done. So we would like see a boy that was dressed up, right? And before we had the language, before we went by pronouns, my little girls would see that and I'd be like, yes, face, come on. Yes. And they're like, that's a boy. And I'm like, yes. And I love that face, right? It's just always been a thing that's like, you can be anything you want to be. You can do anything. And now we have the products to help us fully embody that, right? There's no limitation to, again, creating. And like I said, when I was in undergrad, I was literally mixing foundations together with paint sometimes to make a shade. Or I went to an HBCU. So all of us were Black.
Yes.
Everybody was Black.
Yes.
And we had maybe 3 or 4 foundations. Like I remember that. And I'm mixing, trying to like, oh, hold on. Right? Because we saw in the 90s, everybody was gray and ashy.
Everyone,
okay?
honey.
And we didn't want that flashback. we had a little bit more. We had a little bit more, but not much. And so we had to be super creative. And so I think it's just a beautiful opportunity now to be able to walk into a store. And it helps to your point with this intimidation and just it feeling like overwhelming. It doesn't, because now you have products that you can like go to and be like, pump, here you go. Like this is your shade. We got it. And so I think it's opened up the possibilities for the beauty industry and for people to, again, have a different relationship with it.
So you have a quote on your website that I really like it. And I kind of want to jump into it because it looks at the face as a canvas. And the quote is, artists are not paid for their labor, but their vision. So when you're looking at a face that is stripped, like, so now this is me. Where do you start? Like, how do you start to apply, or like, even like, where's your first stroke? What do you look at and when you see a blank face?
Yeah. That's a good question. I really
use me.
Yes. I would ask questions first. I always ask questions first. But I see people, it's almost to a fault, y'all, because honestly, I'd be like in an elevator with somebody like, oh, I need to do her brows. God, if I could just, Lord, she needs a cleanser. Why is her bronzer not blended? So I look at everything and I ask questions, but I always, I want people to feel comfortable, like being honest about even things that they're not comfortable with, right? Tell me, like, I think my nose is too big and I really want you to contour my nose, right? I've always struggled with my brows. I've always, whatever the thing is, why did you hire me? What do you want to be true when we finish, right? I don't just jump in and start because I am making you shine from the inside out. So I want you to feel confident about what I did. I don't want to just do your makeup and then you look at it like,
right.
Because baby, everybody gonna tell that you were uncomfortable all night. If you got lashes that are out here and your brows are too thick, you're gonna be uncomfortable all day or all night when you have your makeup on. So it is important to me to understand the person, to understand their relationship with makeup. Do you wear lashes? Have you ever worn lashes before? Do you normally do your brows, right? Because that helps me to be very intentional about what I do, the pressure, the amount of pressure that I do that I give to filling your brows, right? I'm not going to go super hard if you've never had your eyebrows done. If you don't normally do that yourself, I want you to feel like an enhanced version of yourself. So it is very important for me to have a conversation first, and then I usually attack the brows first. I'm going in. So as soon as I get it, I'm like, okay, girl, thanks, ready.
Yes.
Let's go. Right? And I walk them through what I'm doing. Do you have anything on your skin? Tell me a little bit about your skin. Tell me a little bit about the last time you got your makeup done. What did you really like about it? What didn't you like about it? We talk the whole time through. Did the lashes feel too heavy? Are you comfortable? Does it feel are you hot? Like, what is it?
I got a question.
Yeah.
Stop.
I got a question and I'm going to ask it. And when we see these young girls with the heavy lashes.
Caterpillars.
So you're a professional, right?
Caterpillars.
Like I'm a coach. And in the coaching world, I could tell people like when you've gone too far.
Too much. Too big.
So like as a professional, because I don't want to be inconsiderate to anybody on this. Is it too much, or how does that? You're a professional. When they look like Muppet eyelashes,
Snuffleupagus.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Is it a thing though, or is it something that are we going too far? We're scale it back a little. Is it unhealthy because your eyelashes carry a lot of germs, things like that? Like,
ooh, that's so good. There's a lot.
Okay.
There's a lot there.
Okay.
I think it's a personal preference, number one. Because girl, if you love them lashes,
I love that for you.
I love that for you. At some point, you're going to see the picture and you're going to come to yourself and you're going to be like, that's crazy. Or you're going to have headaches because your eyes can't see things properly and they're too heavy. And you realize like, oh, if I don't have them on, I feel. So what I've seen is honestly like girls learn. The older women, I think it's just a personal preference for them.
Got you.
Like,
okay.
I'm not going to do too much on them because they look good in pictures. Now, far away, it can give you a lot. It can do a lot for the eye, right? It can be very like enhancing. But I think in real life, again, they learn. I have a niece and she told me like, Auntie, she turned 14 and baby, she laid it on. Like she had brows and liner and all the things. And we was like, hey. But I never made her feel bad. I never said like, that's too much. That's too, I was just like, okay. And baby, that thing turned 16 and she was like, this is too much. Or too dark. Or she refers to like her heavy liner phase. And she'll be like, don't use them pictures from when I was 14 because that was too much. And so I think even in that moment, I had to allow her space to learn. I had to allow her space. Her mom allowed her space to experiment and evolve and try, right? And not shut her down. Like, girl, that's too much. You look too. No, she got it. Them eyes is tired.
Yes.
Okay. Them eyes was tired.
And like you said, there's gonna come a day when you look at that picture and be like,
and you will get it. So I didn't even have to do anything. And now she came back with soft girl era. Now she's in her soft girl era, and she do the little baby lashes, and it's cool. But yeah, I think it's a preference, truly a preference of like, when you get it, you'll get it. When you need a little bit more, you add a little bit more. You need a little bit less, you bring it on down, right? I used to wear a full face every single day. I don't do that anymore. So I think you evolve too. As you grow, as you evolve, you get a little bit more money, right? You feel like you got to have all the products. Yeah. When you really get older, you understand skincare is honestly the most expensive thing, but it's also the most important. If that is the blank canvas and you do nothing but invest in your skincare routine, your skin will glow and it'll look like you're wearing makeup. That's the goal, honestly. So again, totally personal preference, but I think for the younger girls, they learn. They learn.
What makeup trends, social media makeup trends, are you absolutely tired of, and the false information that you're tired of?
Ooh, one more time.
What makeup trends, social media makeup trends are you tired of? And what false information on social media are you tired of?
Okay, let me start in general. I think, and we have a question or a comment here. So can we ask the question? Okay.
So what's your opinion about little girls wearing makeup like to go out because we grew up, it was too grown? Because online I was between like 5 to 12 with makeup out and about.
Right. I think that's up to the mom too. I do think it could be, this is like a deep conversation because I feel like we made this connection, our generation made this connection to makeup being too grown. And it's a deeper conversation I've even had with my mom, like sidebar. My mom, I just had this conversation with her like a year and a half ago, right? As a fully grown mom, adult wife, like you told me a lot of what not to do, but you didn't tell me what to do. Right? And so you gave me a lot of like, don't do that. That's too much. That's too grown. And then when we get to the time where I'm supposed to be doing it, I have no idea what to do. Sidebar, that conversation came with like sex, right? Like literally, you told me not to do it. Don't get pregnant. And then I get married and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Right. But okay. So anyway, going back to makeup, I think it is our relationship again. Like for a long time, it was us being too grown because we didn't want the attention of a man. Right? And so I think we centered it in a different way, and it was centered in like, keep yourself sacred and sweet and innocent and don't be grown and don't be. But it's like, I don't even introduce that idea to my kids because why are they thinking about a man? Like it's me being confident. Right. And so I think once we take that, that stipulation out, that it's too grown for what, too grown for who, right? Then you have a different conversation as we are wearing makeup. One, I talk about it to my girls is you can't wear makeup because you can't afford it, sis. First of all, right? That's the truth. Sephora ain't cheap. Ulta ain't cheap. Ain't none of these brands cheap. Really, really. Like for the good stuff, right? There's a budget that comes with that. So from my perspective, it's not about the connection to you being too grown or looking too fast or anything. Like it's literally, you can't afford to buy it right now. I get my nails done because I pay to get them done. Hello. It is a part of my budget. You don't have that. So stick with your press on and stick with your lip gloss because that's what we're doing right now. When you become 16 and you have a job, you have steady income, you can get those, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I've tried to reframe the conversation and reframe the relationship with makeup. Is like,
and I'm glad you mentioned that because I will say our mother was the same way with me. I always wanted nails, and she was like, "Well, when you can afford them, you can get them." So what happened? I got a job, and I started buying. I was like, "These are expensive."
Not so important, right? You learn by yourself is what I'm saying. They get it. They learn on, you learn by living, literally. Just keep on living and you'll get it. But I think we, again, have to retrain our brains and reintroduce this new idea of beauty, the beauty industry, makeup, and truly what it is. Within reason, you can do anything.
Yes.
And I tell my girls that truly, you can do anything within reason, within moderation, understanding. My mom did a really good job when I was growing up, I think, of giving me like milestone achievements, right? Like I got my nails done when I was 16. I got my eyebrows done when I was 14. Like I had stuff to look forward to, if you will, right? Like every age, it was like something different. She didn't give it to me all at one time. She made me wait and made me understand what it was to have that relationship with the thing, right? Like getting your eyebrows done. Okay, your hair's gonna grow back. You're gonna have to get them done again, right? I had to learn, but she didn't just allow me to do everything at one time. And I think that's helped me help my girls.
So now, with just being an entrepreneur, can you talk about just that, the ebb and flow? Because people see entrepreneurship and they think everything is peachy keen, and especially when you don't wear entrepreneurship. Some people wear it and it's like, oh, this shit is hard. But when you don't wear it, people kind of think it just, it must be easy. So can you talk about just some of the ups and downs with just being in this industry and then also being an entrepreneur?
Yeah, it's hard, baby. Both of my businesses have always been a side hustle for me, right? And this year I have fully stepped into being an entrepreneur and owning and thriving in these two businesses.
Awesome.
So honestly, this is my first year of feeling the true ebbs and flows because I've always had a job, right? I've always had a full-time gig where this is like, I do it if I can. Cool. If I can do that wedding, sure. If I'm free. And so now to embody this, it is a completely different life. I am always thinking about strategy. I'm always thinking about communication. I'm always thinking about the next thing and always looking for ways to make an impact in everything that I do. And I think that pressure is good, but it can consume you, like literally consume your whole life. So much so, my husband and I had a conversation earlier this week because Slay Day was last week, and up until like Friday morning, he didn't see me. And he was like, what are you doing? I'm here, but I'm not here, right? Like stuff was happening with the girls. And I was like, yeah, okay. I'm in the computer. I'm head down. I'm making stuff. I got my Cricut machine out. I'm doing all the things. And I think understanding the balance, right? There is no work-life balance. Like to me, it is all the same. Shine, office hours, they are a part of who I am. My family is it's very familiar with them. But I think the grace and flexibility that comes with understanding, like, just like a job, there are boundaries and there are times where like I'm on and there are times where I have to be off. And so I think last week was a really good example of that. And I appreciate my husband for just naming that. Like, I love you. I'm here. I support you. I got it. And I need you too. Right? I want you to be here with us too. And so I think that's a new adjustment that I'm making to balance, just like I did with my regular job, right? Balance both things and have that time and space to grind and be in it and be all in social media. And I'm on my computer and I'm out at events, right? And then time to say, I need self-care, or I need to plug in with my family and I need to be present. I need to be mommy and I need to be daughter and I need to be auntie or whoever I need to be that day for that moment to be able to kind of separate those things.
And so one thing that in our community, we'll just be straight up, we tend to not know how to price things and feel guilt when we do start pricing what we do.
Next question, please.
So, I'm looking at your price list and everything on your website is clean and pristine and I love it. So how did you settle in on your pricing structure? And then was there a time when you looked at it like, am I charging too much? Or were you like, the price is the price? Because she and I, am I charging too much? She is. The price is the price.
Price is the price. You want excellence, you got to pay for it.
Oh, that's so good. I need that. I struggle.
Call me.
Okay, I will. No, seriously. No, like I'm dead serious. I struggle with that. I think at the heart of what I do is taking care of people. And so I'm always like, it's too much. They can't do that. Why would they do that? Why would they pay that? But as I've grown and as I have matured and as I've lived and learned about business, I understand that people will pay for what they want to pay for.
Yes, they will.
Okay. That's just it. Like, that's it.
Absolutely.
So I'm here now where I believe that my price is my price. I need to update that. That is not the same anymore.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
It's really it's really not. But I think at the heart of it, I struggle because I always tend to think like I think it's just an innate feeling like our people need a discount or they can't afford, and that's such a terrible thing. That's such a terrible way to like price things and to look at it. But in all honesty, I started in college, right? And so I built my way up, but I still see myself as like, I'm just a girl, I'm just a girl who loves makeup. Like, just pay me whatever. It's fine. Like, I would totally do that if I could. My husband, Lord, he knows I would. Like, I would do everything for free, or I would be like, girl, just give me whatever. I know. Look at her face.
And see, that's where I'm at. Where I'm that person too.
Because I love it. I love doing what I do. So I'm
update these prices now. As a matter of fact, thank you for tuning in.
Don't tell anybody until I go home and update it. I need an hour.
Thank you for tuning in. You got work to do, man.
Don't visit tonight. Just wait till tomorrow. I promise. What? I know.
And the only reason why I ask is because I know we do it too. Like we undercut our services because at the end of the day, like you said, we know we're servicing our people, but our people will also pay for exactly what they want. So then as an entrepreneur, you spend time sweating like, is this too much? Is this not enough? And meanwhile, it's like, set the price.
No. And I will say this to you because you, once again, going back to my question I had asked you earlier, you're pouring into people. This is like low-key therapy that they're paying for, So not only am I pouring into you, I'm building your confidence. I'm showing you a skill set. I'm using my products that are extremely expensive. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm going to send you home with something,
Do.
My time, my labor, all of that costs, and I'm sure, I'm certain, just, seeing your face and seeing, your work that you've done, there's not too many people that have walked away and said, I don't like this. So the price is the price.
Okay.
We're going to update this. Okay. Because like you said, people will go to Sephora and Ulta and spend $300 on something that they'll never use.
They will.
Or look a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be nice.
Because my black people, I care about y'all. Like, no, you work too damn hard.
Say we work too
shortchange
hard
yourself.
for it. And so then let me ask you this: some of the events that I see, or the title, I don't know why it sticks out to me because Kim and I used to do brunches here with another partner of ours, Showtime. Yeah. And I see brunch and brushes. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah.
That sounds dope.
So I've done it a couple of times, and it's a class, it's a makeup class, right? But again, it's an experience. So I've hosted them in people's homes before. I've done them as birthday parties. I've done them in just different event spaces with photographers, and just like, we just want to do something. But brunch emerged as a whole thing about 5-6 years ago. And in COVID, I did like a makeup meetup, like a virtual makeup meetup. And so just women coming together, talking about makeup, their favorite products, all these things. And we love a brunch and we love a brush. So I was like, let's do it together. And we just merged them. And so it's truly, I usually partner with, again, a chef or someone who's like hosting in their home, however you want to do it. But it's really just an opportunity to bring women together that want to learn, that are at varying places in their makeup journey. And they're like, I just want to come together. But again, it's like a no judgment zone. It's a learn. It's a networking sometimes event where it's just women coming together that may or may not know each other and are learning together, are eating together, are drinking together, right? We have like a little mimosa bar, and it's just a vibe. Like, it's a vibe. You walk away with kind of a duo experience that you have the brunch, but you also get to learn about makeup and bring your bag and all.
Cool.
The cutie man.
So before we get ready to cut up out of here, tell us where we can see all the things with you. Well, don't go to the website. We was told don't do the website. But
give her time.
Yeah,
give her time.
So, but where else can we see you though?
Yes, Instagram, Shine by Sharanda, and my website. I do a little on TikTok, but not much. I need to do better. But yeah, my Instagram and my Facebook are the two places that have all the information.
And you did it in the beginning, but if you can do it again, because since this is the plug, as an entrepreneur, plug another entrepreneur.
Ooh, who am I gonna plug? I will plug Infused by Gigi. She's the one that came to partner with us to do the mocktails for the girls, and she's a beautiful soul and a great mom. She has again given that entrepreneurial spirit to her daughter. She had on her branded shirt, baby. She was mixing up the drinks and super professional, just an incredible woman. And I really loved partnering with her. And I would love to, a lot of people already know her in Durham, but plug Infused by Gigi. If you need her to come to you, she will. If you're doing a wedding, an event, anything like that, she's amazing.
Great. Yeah. Well, thank you for being with us tonight. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Everything was great.
Was that so bad?
No. Okay. I was so scared.
You're a part. So let us know though. Anytime that you're having an event, let us know. We can come on. Yeah. Let's have a conversation to help promote.
Okay, so the next Lay Day is September 6th. It is a Saturday morning glam. So the last one's a Friday night face off. This one on September 6th is a Saturday morning glam at the Echo Space from 9:30 to 12. And that is again another opportunity for moms and daughters in Durham to come. Aunties, not just moms, because I know sometimes they're caregivers instead of a mother, but auntie, grandma, cousin, big sister, they are all welcome to come. And we are doing a special right now for $99 for the duo. So both of them come for $99 and you get a special treat that we will reveal closer to the event. But yeah, super excited about that.
Cool.
Thank you.
Sounds good. And we'll be back tomorrow?
Yes, because we have Auntie V and Dr. Jans and James question mark in the building.
So let's not
we got Dr. Jans and Barna in the building.
That was supposed to start tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I talked to the brother about it, but I didn't
follow up.
Yeah.
Y'all need me to come back? I can come back.
You know what? I have ideas for you, so you just
I was about to say you just sit tight.
Okay,
you sit tight.
Y'all let me know.
Yeah, because I'm sure me and her probably on the same. Yeah, so you sit tight, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully with James, maybe with James. TDS Radio, our voice, our culture. Have a good night. Bye.